feel good. The sun's hot. I'm really hot today. But I'm only 24 kilometers from my checkpoint today. Fuck. It's so hard. I'm wearing yesterday's top because it was all soaked in sweat. And one important part about doing a bike tour is dirty laundry management. When you're on the road and everything gets covered and coated in sweat, your underwear and your socks, like, they stink. And you can't pack up nice wet t-shirts with old dirty socks. Like, it's you gotta dry things out. You gotta find water to rinse things and then dry them before you get to laundry mats, because everything gets soaked in sweat. And if you pack all your sweaty t-shirts and pants up with your dirty socks and your underwear, like, by the time you find a laundry mat, I mean, it's a bad situation. So the way you avoid that situation is you find water and you rinse them and dry them. They're not clean, but they're not filthy. And you always keep your socks and your underwear separate from your other dirty clothes. And, you know, it's doable. But today, I didn't want to pack this up this morning, so I just put it on again, because it's such a nice top. It was a gift, and if I packed this top up with my dirty laundry, I don't know if it would ever come back from that. So I'm wearing the same top as yesterday. I've got terrible bug bites all over my legs, like, just the worst. And it's the strangest thing, because I don't even remember getting bitten by bugs. And there's more poison than blood pumping through my legs. So I had to, like, break them to get the poison out. And so it's really important that I just cover my legs up for the next day or two. But I'll show you. Oh, I'll gross you out a bit. So if that got any direct sunlight today, it would blister like you wouldn't believe. I've had that problem happen before. Actually, I still have scars. Scars from 2 years ago, where I learned that lesson. And, yeah, if any of this got in the direct sunlight today, it would blister, and then it would scar, and then that scarring could turn into a bigger problem like melanoma or something later in life. So, super important. I keep my legs covered up today. And that's just everywhere. I do it to myself. Because I'm an Olympian. I do feel like an Olympian. I must say, I would way rather break my back being free in this life than comfortably a slave. You couldn't pay me enough to be a slave in this life. To spend my life just filling my four walls, my tomb, with all this shit that I can't take with me to the afterlife. No, thank you. Yeah, sure, I could find some easy job or go to work, do my work, come home, never have to sweat, never have to get a mosquito bite, never have to crawl from town to town in the hot sun, push my bicycle up hills. But that wouldn't be freedom. It wouldn't feel free to me. So yeah, I gotta fight for my freedom. I'll work hard. There's a big difference between working for money and working for love. And I will work every cell in my body for love and for freedom. But you couldn't get me to budge an inch for a corporation. For my masters, the masters. Nope, no thank you. I'll suffer happily out here like an Olympian. I'll prove that I can climb Mount Olympus. Okay, that's enough. No, I don't really have anything to prove out here. I've done it all. I've done it before. Never with this weight load, but, you know, this is the exact same road I was on 360 days ago, 365 days ago. I was making all these turnoffs, going over all this landscape, seeing all this stuff. why the fuck am I doing it again? Because I'll tell you why I'm doing it again. Because I've gotten a lot better at busking and a lot better at performing and singing. And I want to share it with Canada all summer. I don't know, and then that's the freedom I'm talking about. You know? Like, it's so freeing. It's hard. And it's so much harder than digging ditches 9 to 5 or whatever it is. It is so much harder, but it is so much freer. Like a pioneer in a strange world. That's a good time. I'm glad I was resting in the shade here, because the sun was just beating down and was pushing my bike up these hills, riding down the other side. And I was really starting to get dizzy. I'm gonna finish my energy drink, and it's 24 kilometers to go today. It's not too bad. It's only noon. Like, I'll probably get to Kennetcook, and do a busk there, and I might even make it halfway to Windsor from there. So that'd be great. Kennetcook. Sweet. Oh, I'm gonna have to get off and walk this one, I think. Yeah. This bike is just too heavy. I have to push this bike up every single hill between here and Vancouver. I will, and I'll get stronger doing it. So close now. I can taste the ice cream. That's not easy. I struggled so much when I was younger doing this on my own. And although it's harder today than it's ever been, I worked it out in my mind a long time ago. No pride, no shame. We get there all the same. I was just setting up the bus, and it's too bad, but it looks like the heat just snapped one of my strings. So I guess I'm taking the day off. Sorry, Kennetcook. Don't got a guitar string.